While we're just getting things tipped off here?
Absolutely. Jaime, I know you're back in the league after being drafted. I think it was 2018. Just what have you learned since you played in the league before, you played overseas. How are you approaching this next step in your professional basketball career?
That is a great question. I think I'm just at a point where I'm just letting God take over wherever He wants me to be, and control what I can control. That's all I'm doing. Obviously, 4 years under my belt, you gain a little confidence in what you're doing. You played professionally, played against the best. So, now it's just about enjoying yourself and trusting what you've already put into the game.
I want to ask you a personal question too. You just became an aunt for the first time. What is that like?
It's amazing. I miss him so much, but it's the best ever. It makes me want to kid myself, but no, it's the best ever. I miss him so much. He's growing so quickly though. It changes every day.
Obviously, you know this. Making a WNBA roster because of the limited teams and the smaller rosters is one of the hardest feats in sport. How do you keep all that in perspective right now? Between wanting to make a roster, but also realizing how difficult it is in this league.
Yeah, no, it's the best league in the world. Obviously, it's different for every team, what each team needs. So when you get brought here, you just have to trust in your game yourself. They bring you in here for whatever reason it may be, and you just have to pray and hope it's the best fit for you. But if it's not, then just keep working. Honestly, that's something I've learned. Just trust yourself, keep working, and if it works, amazing. If it doesn't, you just keep working, and eventually you'll be in the right spot.
And then how have you gotten better since you left Tennessee? How has your game improved?
I think just the confidence. I'm very confident in my game, no matter if people acknowledge it or not. I know what I can do. I know what I can bring. I can do a little bit of everything, and I'm always gonna be me. I'm always gonna be the player that coaches need on the court to do all the little things, to hustle, to defend, to rebound, to maybe score if we need a bucket. It's just, that's always been in my DNA, just to be whatever my team needs at that moment. Maybe it's to score or whatever it is.
And it's hard to believe you've been gone from Tennessee, I guess now 4 years. Does time just go fly so quickly? And what are your memories of being here? And do you still keep up with the team?
Of course, yeah. I talked to Ray Burrell. She just got drafted to the Sparks, obviously. I love following them. I love what Kelly's doing with the program. I think she's doing an amazing job, especially coming in, and it's different when you come in and you have a whole new system and team, and especially for the former players and new players. But I think she's doing a great job. I love how positive she is with the team, and it seems like they all just really respect her and love her, which you need that in order to be a winning culture. And they just keep getting better every year, which I love. I love to follow that.
And I think it was you. Samantha Williams does TikTok videos. Was it you who posted the other day that you loved her TikTok videos so much?
They crack me up. She's just really goofy, and it's like a subtle, quiet, just goofy TikToks that she posts, and I always laugh from them. I love seeing them. I love that she does that for recruiting, but also she's a coach, but she's just a cool being. I like her. I talked to her a little bit. I needed some help with something back at the university, and she's been so helpful since she's been there. So I really like her.
And then last thing for me, if you were to make this roster, how can you help the Fever this season? What can you bring?
Well, I think the Fever this year, I think it's just a matter of growing. The last couple of years they haven't finished, in the top of the league. So I think just the toughness, and like I mentioned before, just whatever they need. I think they can for sure find in me, or that I will be that for that team. I think I've showed that over the course of my career, and yeah. That's what they can get from me. I can score, defend, whatever you need. I can whatever you need in order to win. So that's what I'm bringing, just the confidence to do all those things.
Thank you, Jaime. It's so good to see you again.
Nice to see you too. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Yeah, good. Oh,
Tony,
no.
you got anything for Jamie?
I do. No Tennessee questions for me, unfortunately. But Jamie, now you guys are a week in. What have your kind of impressions been of this camp and this team so far?
Um, my impressions, it's hard nosed. Definitely we're gonna work hard. That's what the coaches expect being here. I think they're looking for certain things. But I mean, you can't really try at this point in my career. I know you can't really try and guess what coaches are trying to expect of people. You just have to work really hard and do all the little things. I think that's the biggest thing. But yeah, that's it. Just playing hard, doing all the little things, and we practiced a good amount of time. So just playing hard the whole time.
You've been in other camps before. How does this Fever camp compare, or how is it unique compared to what you've done before in your career?
Um, Camps before I was in Vegas. It was, I don't know. I think they're all pretty similar. It's all competitive, you know. There's a lot of people in camp right now, but it's competitive. You're competing at this level. The coaches know and are trying to figure out what they want, especially with programs that aren't at the top of the league. They're trying to figure things out themselves. So I think you just got to play your game and let the chips fall where they may. Be confident in yourself.
You just talked about how it feels like time's flying by. Seeing 9 other rookies at camp around here, does that make you feel like a veteran? Feel like you got to be more of a leader?
Yeah, but they're really are amazing. They're great people, super fun. I know Queen, Alyssa, they're always talking, and Emily always talking, always being goofy, and just good people. It's not any divisiveness within the team. It makes it really easy when people are just selfless and really trying to learn, which is what they're all trying to do.
All right. Thank you, Jamie. We'll bring Lindsay Allen on next.
Okay, thank you.